Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to look at all three tanks and how they're getting on. So let's do this. So first to the big tank, some big changes coming on this one because the tube in the hood, I've only got one tube. The other one's broken, so it's dark at the back. I don't know if you can notice it in the actual, if I come back a bit, you can't really notice it, but there's only light at the front, which is making the plants grow better, and the algae is going on all the leaves. I've nearly got perfect plants. The peace lilies looking really good, growing really nice. All the fish seem to be okay. The algae is getting big. Everything's looking good. So I'm happy with that at the moment. Very happy. Now we'll go to the middle tank. As you all know, in an earlier video, I cut the two pieces of wood, or I cut the piece of wood into two pieces and then made this new scape, and it leached all this green, all this blue like antibacterial fluid into the water, and luckily none of the fish died. But it's nearly clear, it's not quite. I'm going to leave it another 3 or 4 days, and if it doesn't clear, then I'll do a water change again. I'll drain a half. I've just cleaned the filters, so we'll see what happens. So that's looking good at the moment. Bought some different plants, 2 grasses and a fern. So we'll see how they grow. I'm just hoping I don't get the algae back, because I had it everywhere before I cleaned the tank. So we'll see what happens. But I'm probably going to have to cut bumps down and replant them in this corner because it's a little bit bare. So moving on up, the devil's ivy which I made, which has gone round, is now growing, it's now up to here. So I'll have that going along the light. So I'll put my red plant, which was on the windowsill. That was getting too hot, really flourishing in here. It's looking really good. All the leaves are all nice and red again now, and just at the back a little bit there, all sprouting up. We're sprouting new ones like this one here, looking good. And the peace lilies are looking good, no dead leaves, everything's flourishing. What I've done is I've put some floating plants, there's a bit in there, get that out. Put some floating plants from the small tank, because there's loads of them in the small tank, which you're going to see. So we're going to see how this gets on. This is my worried tank at the moment because of about the algae, but I've redone it, so we'll see. I've got 2 sponge fills in there now instead of 1. So we'll just keep an eye on it and see how it goes. Right, let's go to the small tank. And here we are, the small tank. The root of the devil's ivy's come all the way down here. But this one's really sprouted well. Look at that for a root system. It's looking good, and the baby guppies love going in and out with that. I've noticed since I've had the floating plants, as you can see in this tank, the algae is now starting to die, which is brilliant. This is what I wanted. So I had an algae problem in here as well, and I think it's feeding time, which I will be in an hour, and that's getting a lot better. Lot better. There's more green leaves now instead of green leaves with dark algae all over it. This is a work in progress as well. If we go up, I've got the devil's ivy going around as well here. Yeah, so look at the floating plants. I've got my 2 squares where I feed them, both sides, because I've got lots of little fishies now, so they know us where the feeding is. And I will start transporting some of them into the, I'll put some more actually, just get a handful, move the plants, and put them in there. There we go. See if that helps, because I like fruit plants, they do look nice. Duckweed. In here I'm going to have duckweed as well. In the small tank, there's a few little bits of duckweed, but I am slowly getting them out. So that's the next job. So yeah, I only got about half of this tank of these floating plants. They don't take long. They just look really nice when they're floating. They cut down on the light, so the algae. I have my lights on for about 12 hours a day. Yeah, so that's what they all look like so far. That's the setup. Lots of plants. And that's the update. See you on the next one.